What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle for another episode of They Are Billions. This is probably the day that we all gonna die. Yeah, I mean, it's either this episode or the next one. I don't know. We make about 10 days progress in each episode, so there might be a couple left in here. There might be a couple left inside of us. We've got enemies on the inbound. We got a wave coming in. Our Titan force is quite large and quite girthy at the moment, and I am actually pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of our Titan army, our Titan Legion. I probably won't spend too much more money on building Titans. Instead, what I would more than likely spend a lot of my time on, I don't know, actually. I don't know. Is probably defenses. I'll probably just start beefcaking out defenses as much as possible as we get going. I think that's a pretty good idea. We ended up getting a lot of resources because we wiped a city down here. We killed an undead city in the last episode, which is a step up because that's definitely one of the things you have to do in order to win. You've got to kill all the cities. If you don't kill all the cities, you're going to have a major problem when the final wave comes in, and you are going to struggle. It's going to suck. Oh, they're already here. All right, then. Well, hopefully the turrets can keep them backed off. They're going to split their forces again over here, and so I'm going to dedicate all the Titans to this wall for a little bit. And then once all the Titans are dedicated, reactivate the defenses too, because all my guns aren't online. There we go. All my guns is online now. We should actually be able to breeze through here pretty simply. I don't think we're going to struggle too much with it. A lot of the main force should come in up here. Look at that glorious... God, it's just satisfying. It is just satisfying watching a horde of Titans wipe an entire world of zombies. We are going to have to watch out for those walls down there. And in fact, I think those are struggling a little bit worse. So I'm going to rededicate this force over to here now that those numbers are dwindling. We're going to micro a little bit. We're actually going to transfer forces over to this side. Just make sure that everything works. Just make sure everything works. And we'll spread them out a little bit just to make sure we kill them all off. The top wall is defended. Bottom wall is looking pretty good. I know it seems like we got a lot of good stuff going on right now. But trust me when I say we've still got a long ways to go. We've still got a long ways to go. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and rebuild those walls down there. I will deactivate that defense right there, deactivate that defense right there. That turret to the top is all taken care of, and so what I want to do now is I just want to clear the map a little bit. Clear the map a little bit. Clear the gangway, I guess. We are maxed out on resources right now, so we want to start thinking about how we can make that work for us. With this extra space down here, God, we've got guns right there, we've got guns right there. We can't build in that direction. We haven't pushed in this direction at all. I'd like to get some very real clearing done in this portion of the game. I really sincerely would. But I just don't know if we have enough Titans yet. I just don't know if we have enough Titans yet. I kind of want to keep more Titans going. But let's maybe focus on a few more defenses here and there. Because we are going to get hit right there. We are going to get hit right here. We've got Titans watching that gate for right now. So no need for panic just yet. I would like to track down extra cities that the enemy might be hiding and sheltering from me for right now. And so we're just going to kind of patrol the map. You can put them on chase mode, and they will actually automatically clear zombies. The downside there is that sometimes they'll split off and kind of do their own thing in opposite directions, and they'll break the main force. That's a bad thing for you, and you kind of don't want that to happen. What you'll end up seeing is that your Titans will be broken off all over the map, doing all kinds of crazy shit, and then they'll pull hordes that they can't handle and end up getting wiped. It can be a problem. It can be a problem. What I'd like to see now is if we could bring a couple of these Titans over to here, and I'd like to see, oh, I don't know, couple more pylons going out this way maybe. Make kind of a multi-layered defense on the sides where we can afford it. So the places with the multi-layered defense will have like 2 or 3 walls with defenses behind them, and I don't even know if we have time to do this right now, but I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try really, really hard to get it done. I don't know if we have the time to make it happen, Captain, but we can try. We can try. What I would do is I would put a pylon in right there under the cover of what we've already got going on. These guys are going to go over here, and it does look like we are pulling some Zeds, and we are killing some things. This poor little bastard right here is unfortunately not going to make it, I don't think. He's got a shitty McSpitty that's kind of just kicking down his doorway right now. But I'll take care of it. On the plus side, you get revenge, and that's like the second best thing to winning. I mean, maybe I'm just a vitriolic shitty person, but like, I don't know, I kind of feel like revenge is the next best thing. Like, if you can't have a win, you can at least have retribution, right? I mean, on the plus side, you gotta look at the bright sides. Always look on the bright sides of Zeds. Doo-doop, 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 doo-doop. And so we'll push them out to there. Let me pause the game for a moment. What I was planning on doing over here is we've been hit pretty hard from the west several times over. Oh, nope, that's going to finalize those walls. Damn. All right, well, you do what you got to do, I guess. It's going to finalize them walls. And what I like to do is something like this right here. It's not the best strategy on Earth. We are blocked off a little bit by stone right there. What I might consider doing is maybe getting rid of some of these middle sections right here. And we'll put in another gate right there. And then we'll put in another couple... We'll put in another couple groupings on that side of some of the things that we're going to need in order to make stuff happen. They are killing off a considerable portion of zombies down here on this side. I don't think we have it in us to eke out a win right now. I just don't think we have it in us. The game is going to start throwing a lot of special infected and whatnot at us as we start to get towards the edge of the map. Especially in the final quarter of the game, we are going to go up against some pretty hard attrition. These out here were mostly built so that I could claim territory and have multiple layers of walls out here as well. We do have some food left over, so it's not entirely impossible that we'd be able to build more houses and get our resource generation back up. And so I would consider that to be a goal worth going for. We could try. We could try. Our food supply is not the best right now. Things are not amazing. But if we could take a little bit more territory and perhaps defend some of these areas, I think we'd be all right. Our Titans over there are doing their business. They're clocking their game and doing their thing. I think this might be the episode where we hit the final wave. It comes on day 95, so we'll see what happens. We will see what occurs. We'll try to outrange everything that we can down in this region. And since we're out of food, it's no longer an option for us to push out. I mean, we have so many workers. It might be worth it just to push out archers. I mean, they're cheap. They don't cost anything. We have loads of wood. We have loads of workers. I mean, we might as well, right? I mean, every little bit of defense is going to help at the end. Who knows? It might be enough for us. As we get more cash stacked up, we've got that done right there. I'm going to put... That's probably not worth it, but what we can do is I can go fishing lodge, fishing lodge. We can go hunting lodge right here. Not the best choice I've ever made, but hey, it's a choice nonetheless. I'm going to try and take what I can down here and keep this moving on out. You go that way, you go that way. I don't know if I expanded fast enough. I just don't know if I expanded fast enough. But they're down in here doing their thing. It looks like we got maybe a city over here is what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna challenge them to press forward ever so slightly. And we got to keep making ground over here. We just got to keep making ground. Even if we take a little bit of damage, that's okay. Oh, shit. Rally the troops down here then, I guess. Rally the troops down here before he gets himself overwhelmed. You guys kill off the acid spitter. There you go. Very nice. And just keep chugging away. 3 might not be enough. You fall back. Let somebody else take the aggro. And we'll do the best we can to kind of saw our way through this over here. I've got the feeling that we've definitely got a city over here. Keep pushing forward. That or it's just a considerable mob. It might just be a considerable mob. It looks like they're thinning out now, so maybe there wasn't actually a city over here. It might just be a mob. That or the city's down here. That seems like where they're chaining from. Alright, keep that going. The more of you that are dead, the happier I am. I mean, this in and of itself right here would actually be really, really rough. We're maxed out on resources right now. I'm going to suggest that we keep Titans going about as hard as possible. We are out of oil right there. But what I can do with the remaining stone is I can start making opposite choke points over here to fight at. Or at least something to slow the waves down so that my soldiers can focus on other fronts along the way. Like, it'll take them a little while to get through here. And I'm alright with that. That might be the most wall I've ever been able to build in one sitting. Might be. Just might be. Got a little bit more food over there. I would have liked to have taken that territory, but it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. Put a pylon out there. Go ahead and you come guard it just in case. We do have enemies in droves down here. So keep pushing. Sometimes that's the only way to get through the Zeds, is just to keep on pushing. Yep, take care of him before he gets a spit off. And I don't actually see any cities down here. I was hoping there'd be a city down this way. We could actually really use the resources. We could really use the resources, but I guess not. I guess not. I guess not. It's okay. We still got zombies cleared, so no biggie, no harm, no foul. I need more power. So as the crow flies, if we can make that happen, that'd be great. Let's kind of spread that stuff around right there. Hopefully we'll be able to get another farm in right here for another influx of food. There's a lot of space to defend over here that I don't really like. But we do have access to further walling. Since we've been getting hit pretty hard from the west, I would maybe put this guy in right here. We've got a little bit of time to mess around with. I'll build a new defensive wall right there with some new defenses. Wood supply is looking a little bit off. Well, you know, we'll have to deal with that. I mean, even if this is like a suicide area out here that doesn't even help us out that much, it's something. It's something. Oh, these don't take any. Okay. Yeah, drop another one right there then. Drop it like it's hot then, Chief. Drop it like it's hot. And as soon as we get the food up and running and we get a little bit more power up and running, I'll drop a few more houses. And we'll kind of just make it happen. I gots to do what I gots to do at this point in the game. I'm hoping we get hit from the north or something like that. I mean, at this point, we've got enough Titans to where I'm not really that terrified about the future. I do think we're going to lose in the final wave. But I think we're going to make it to the final wave, which is, I mean, it's considerable advancement considering our last playthrough, we only made it to like day 30. I'm not that upset about the final wave. Oh, they're actually spawning in off the edges. You little bastards. Alright, head back up this way. We'll keep clearing. Keep on clearing. Keep doing your thing. We don't have enough stone for right now to really make an effective choke anywhere over here. So keep pushing outwards. Keep doing your thing. Keep pushing outwards. Keep doing your thing. We need more money. We need more money very badly. And so as soon as that's back up and running... Yep. Just keep building houses. Just keep building houses. You guys were supposed to be headed up here. Hate to tell you. You were supposed to be back up here. And then if I can get this expanded out, I mean, I might want to focus on other areas. I don't know. I mean, certain things, like putting in extra defenses down here, I think are going to be fairly paramount. It's going to be a good idea. That's fine. They can be under attack all day long. I don't care about that. Push north. We want to kill more Zeds up this way. Kill more Zeds up this way. We just have a few walls in here that are just not defended to the standard that I think is acceptable. So what I'm going to try to do is we're going to try to have defenses where we can have defenses that will stack up, and then I'll try to divide up my Titans where I can as we try to make this whole thing work. They aren't really that much in danger, in all fairness. They are pretty fine, actually. Send them up this way and we'll start clearing the northern parts of the map. Luckily, the northern parts of the map are a little bit better defended and a little bit more hyped than some of our other areas. So we might be okay. Get something like that going right there. So we've got another gun right there. We got a couple of buildings down here that are all nice and done. If we've got the money back together, continue. Expand that shit out. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Let's push up to a new area. Start clearing out whatever we can up here. You know, I think we did good this game. I think I just got a little bit behind in the mid-game as like kind of a post-game right now. I think I got a little bit behind in the beginning and the middle game when I was still learning. And then for the back half, because I recorded like 7 of these episodes in one sitting. And so for the back half, I think I have a little bit more experience now for what I need to be doing. I really feel like I've got a chance for a win. It's just like I can't seem to make it happen. Can't seem to make it happen. Really struggling with it. Really, really struggling with it. If we can keep those houses up and going, that means I can do that right there. I mean, it is possible. We could put a Tesla in right there. Tesla would be pretty hyped. Downside to the Tesla is that the acid spitter guys like to snipe the Teslas out from underneath you pretty early on. They really sincerely do. It also costs a lot of power. Then again, we have a lot of extra power, so like, why worry about it? I'll build a Tesla just so you guys can see what it does. Teslas are pretty fun for those of you that haven't played the game right now. It puts out a shockwave that basically kills like a bajillion zombies every single time. We've got 6 days until the final wave right now. It remains to be seen if I'll be able to pull this together. But we'll try our best here. We'll try our best. We have cleared out a lot of the map. There's a little bit more gold. I like gold. Gold helps out. Gold's always a nice thing to have. You guys hang tight right there for a minute and just do your thing. Where is it saying there's zombies right there? Oh yeah, there's zombies back behind the line right here from previous waves. Go ahead and kill them off. Make sure. They do actually have a little bit of AoE on there, I think. Looks like they have a little bit of AoE on there. That's what it looks like to me anyways. Do something like that right there. That looks pretty good to me. And if you can't do anything else, well, just drop a couple walls out front. Drop a wall or two out front. We'll put some serious firepower on these hosses. A couple of our walls are looking good. Many of our other walls are not looking good. More specifically, this one right here. And in fact, that might be where I try to push some of my forces to after this. Maybe clear out that weak corridor a little bit. I don't know. Might be too little too late. We've got the map about 50% cleared out right now. Might be too little too late. Might be too little too late. Yep, just keep doing your thing. Clocking that game as per normal. 2 walls looking pretty good right there. We've got multiple layers of defense on that side, so even if they break through here, shouldn't be too bad. Should be manageable, to say the least. A couple of titans right there to kind of help out with that if I have to bulldoze some farmland in order to make this work. Well, that is what I will do. Now, you guys are done over here. Focus on something more important. I'm worried about these weak walls over here, especially with the stacking benefit of some of these Zeds over here. If you could wipe out some of these little dudes, that would be great. Get over here and tank these cats. Just tank them on out. Tank them on out. Yep, looks good on this side. A few more enemies coming through. They're all ready to be bulldozed. A little bit of damage to our titans right there, though, but we pay that no mind. We pay that no mind. I'm hoping I can find... There's always like 2 sets of cities on the map, I think. So if we can find the second one and wipe that out, that'd be great. Haven't seen it around, though. Haven't seen it around. So our executor is done right there. We've got a little bit of food left. Let's just go ahead and I just want to kind of reinforce whatever I can reinforce down in here. Like if I could put in, I don't know, some kind of wall defense down here, it'd be great. Man, I must have just crammed it too tight down here. Must have just crammed it too tight. Well, you become an advanced farm then. You get bulldozed. Hopefully that doesn't have too many negative effects, having the minus 36 food. I assume that at some point we'll start losing soldiers, but when that goes back up, it should even us back out. Yep, you guys just take the position right there, wipe out a few more Zeds. Yeah, I haven't even touched this side, and it shows. It really sincerely does. That might have been a mistake right there, but I'm going to live with it if it is. Oh, we're out of energy, too. We are out of energy. Okay. Well, I suppose do what you gotta do right there. Upgrade a couple of those. I'm not going to upgrade a shit ton of them, but I'll upgrade a couple. It is going to hit our upkeep hard, though. It's going to hit our upkeep like a truck. But then again, I think I'm kind of out of space. I'm out of bargaining room right now. Hopefully before they finish, we'll get another tick of full gold. We'll see. We'll see what happens over here. This final wave is going to be an interesting situation because the last couple times I've made it to the final wave, I didn't have this much clearing done. Well, we've done actually a really good job at clearing the map here. Not as good as some people have done. Some people have Titans by like day 40, and I'm like, how do you live? Like, I don't... Man. your build order. Then again, I don't look things up either. I feel like that's cheating. I don't like it when other people teach me how to play the game, and I don't like looking things up. I like doing it myself and kind of just like struggling my way through. It makes the victory more satisfying. Because like if you copy somebody else's build order like on the first day you're playing the game and like you beat it in your first sitting, was that really that satisfying for you? I don't really feel like it was. Like you basically like went ahead and cheated and like looked at how to beat the game. Like anybody can look at the walkthroughs for a game first thing and be like, all right, I'm going to do that. Like if you figure out how to beat the game on your first day on your own, touche, you're that much better than me. Congratulations to you at being the RTS master. And I'm not, I know I always sound like I'm being sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. Congratulations. Good job. But I'm not that guy. I don't play RTS, so this is all kind of special for me. Is that a city right there? Nope. I got excited. I was like, kill the city! Murder the city! Murder its face off. Make it die. We got enough power now to make this thing happen for the foreseeable future. I would put in a couple more turrets right there. This wall is also decidedly weak on this side. Killing that will get rid of 50 power. I also have no walls over here, which is kind of horrifying. And I don't really know how I feel about that. That's a terrible place to put a wall, by the way. But it's just to buy us time. I'm not even building this wall to be defensible. I'm just building it to buy us time. That's it. It's all to buy us time. And so this left side of the base will actually fall and get eaten by the zombies. And that's okay. That's fine. You gotta have a fall guy sometimes. All that matters is you make it through all the zombies with your command center intact. And so if you can make that happen, who gives a shit what happens to the little guy? Don't say that on election year, though. Don't say that on election year. That's a bad move. That is a bad political strategy. We have 3 days till the final wave decides that it wants to ramp up on us. We have 3 days until that big old final wave decides to come knocking on our door. I will probably go in. And at this point, I'm just speculating on what I should be doing. I'm not doing anything like educated right now. Like I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. I'm just kind of doing my thing and hoping for the best. We get another tower in right here. Something like that right there, just to buy a minute or two. Just to buy us a minute or two. I might just take the bullshit farm right there for a minute. We've also got room for a few more fishing huts right there. And I think that's going to basically be... For now, that's our setup. For now, that's going to be about the best I can do. We got a little bit of a messed up chunk of wall over here, but no biggie, no harm, no foul. You guys push further into the darkness over here and just keep clearing. Just keep clearing. I don't really have any advice for you other than that. Just keep clearing, just keep clearing. 20 stone for that to work, so obviously we've got a minute till that's done. You guys kill over here. Map clear process is basically completed at this point. We've got like a little 10% chunk down there that hasn't been looked at, but up until that concludes, I ain't really got much to say. Get a couple of farms going. We'll build a few more houses back in like the safe zone, but looks good to me. I am not seeing a whole lot more attrition out here that we're going to need to mess with. And so, my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of They Are Billions. We are out of time for the day. Oh, billions of infected come from every direction. All right, you guys get back inside the base. Get back inside the base. Well, shit. I suppose we'll just finish this up now, then. I suppose we'll just finish this precarious situation up right now. You two sit right there. I can't really do a whole lot more for any of you. Give me that ballista right there. I want to make sure all my defenses are activated. I made this mistake before when I was playing the game, where like half my defenses were not online when I was dicking around, and so we failed along certain choke points that we should not have failed along. It was what it was. Alright, so let's finish this off now. We got billions of infected coming in 2 hours. We'll try to decide where we want to put our foot down the best out here. And I ain't really got the stone to do the stuff that I want to do either. Activate you, activate you. I think we're probably going to have to hold along this front right here. You can be upgraded. Yeah, we ain't ready. We are not ready. If they decide to hit some of these gates harder than others, we have a world of ass in front of us. Just a world of ass. However, some fronts are cogent. Some fronts will hold. Pull these Titans back over to here so that they got plenty of time to escape when this wall goes down. Because believe you me, it will. Here it comes. The lag streak, though. The lag streak. That wall down there is actually the sketchiest. So come down here with the Titans and help out. Come down here with Titans and help out. I probably should have resituated them in the first place. But all these walls are going to go down. I definitely don't have a lot of faith along a lot of these sides. But yeah, we made it to the final wave. That's it. Billions of infected come from all sides. That one's going to jump the wall. She's inside of our base. That's okay. No biggie, no harm, no foul there. These are already going down on this side. Oh, that wall's already down. Well, shit, my Titans was in the wrong spot. They were in the wrong spot. Repair what you can repair, but they are already inside. I knew that was my weakest wall right there, but it was just like, well, damn. What do you do? What do you do? So you guys can get a feel for how many of them there are. I'm going to be panning around during these last couple minutes. My name is Splattercat. This has been a really, really fun playthrough with all of you, and I've enjoyed myself tremendously. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. This is the fall of our colony on the final wave. Not bad. Not bad at all. The game might crash right here during this. So, oh, it didn't. It didn't crash. I get crashes a lot of the time during the final wave. And so you guys can really kind of see what's going on here. We got a lot of stuff to deal with, especially when the shitty McSpitties are able to snipe your towers like that. In case you didn't get a chance to see, oh, they already sniped that right there. Well, damn. They already sniped that one. What are you going to do then? What are you going to do? I think we had enough defense on that line. I think we had enough defense maybe on this line. But with all the shitty McSpitties that are around, I actually feel like we had a chance on this one. I feel like we had a chance on this one. It just kind of... It didn't come together. Actually, they did okay over here. They did okay. You guys get to this side and start butchering. Get back to the main capital. Get back to the main capital. Do what you got to do. But get back to the main capital. Is that deactivated? Reactivate, please. All Titans go back to the main capital. Let them fight for attrition on their way back in. Oh, never mind. They broke through that gate right there. But yeah, this is They Are Billions. If you guys like the game, you can't get it right now. I wish I could tell you something different, but you can't get it right now. It's just not a thing that you can have. You are isolated, unfortunately, from having it. I think if I had taken a little bit more time to put my Titans on each wall, too, we might have fared a little better. But, that's life. Down it goes right there. And this is the fall of a good colony based in micromanagement and the shit-poor management of Splattercat. I will see you all later. Thanks for coming. If you like these playthroughs, let me know if you want another one. Let me know if you want to see another one. There's our final score. Killed 21,000 Zeds. Not too bad. I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. I will see you all next time. If you like what I do, support me on Patreon. If you want to see me live and hang out and have conversations with me, see me on Twitch TV /SplatterCatGaming. Bye, everybody.